This is something I've created.
We did a lot of research to conceive the idea.
We spent months getting it correct.
We hope the industry will take up our idea.
Finally, it is ready and operational.
Just in time for Spinovax! For Spinovax!
For Spinovax! Yeah!
Tired of walking, cycling or driving? How about creating your own personal rapid mode of transport or PRT? Capable of being assembled within 10 man-hours by an experienced DIY user, the PRT is environmentally friendly using a battery as its power source, reducing your carbon footprint. Able to move on slopes or flat terrain, the speed and distance travelled depend on the weight of the rider. A flying vehicle that is fully autonomous. The flying machine can stabilize itself in the air and navigate from one beacon to another using an indoor localization sensor. Conceptualized and put together over 6 months, the vehicle also has an image processing capacity so color strips can be used to navigate it. Recycling of canned drinks, a fairly difficult task and one that could be messy as well. A better solution, the can crusher, a fully automated system for compacting recycled cans. Able to hold up to 200 cans, it is ideal for food courts or even for public use. Reliable and efficient, the can crusher is the first in Singapore. It goes where no man dares. It seeks out signs of life in disaster areas too dangerous for man to enter. The life seeker, mounted with sensors and microphones, enters a danger zone and scans the area for survivors, releasing sensor balls to pick up signs of life. The signals are then relayed to the rescue operator team, who then commences rescue. A 2-in-1 lavatory fixture for public restrooms. The combined urinal and hand wash faucet in a single unit offers convenience to the user and water and space saver to the provider. Not only can you now pee, but also wash clean at the same time in one unit. The idea was a practical one, a solar-powered golf car. In implementing it, a data logger was set up, tests conducted, and the operational data of the solar golf car collected and analyzed. The aim was to study the performance of the golf car and investigate the impact of solar system applications on the environment and the energy storage on the car. The golf car was then tested under practical conditions. Straw Postman, a slick stereoscopic animation production which saw students tweaking animation elements to project a 3D effect. When implementing their idea, students learned valuable production timeline differences between creating mainstream animation and stereoscopic versions. Straw Postman, a successful blend of storytelling and technology. A Toast of Love is a romantic comedy with a strong Singapore flavor. Students had to conceive and implement their creative ideas on a shoestring budget and within tight deadlines. The outcome? A script generously peppered with Singaporean-sounding lines which went down well with local audiences.
Owen! Do you remember this song? We heard it the first time we met. Gina, I thought about this for a very long time already.
Sit down, this is so embarrassing.
Will you be my wife?
Of course, it's really her birthday.
A 2D piece of artwork inspired by an old clock that was taken apart. From the artwork, a series of lines and planes were extracted, which were then composed in 3D models based on the keywords of balance, rhythm, and density. Functions were introduced in the following stages, first in the guise of a lamp, and then infused with architectural functions into a pavilion. Love is unpredictable. The Griffin and Sabine trilogy is a story of unconditional love. This project seeks to create a transporter which will unite the two separated lovers. Deriving its initial idea from a mechanical fan, the transporter inverts and unites two propeller covers as its main body. The transporter is unique in its simplicity. Designed for Griffin, it embodies masculinity and strength in its structure. Current methods to remove toxic heavy metals often involve expensive chemicals. A possible alternative is to use renewable biomass like lemon skin powder to remove toxic metal for wastewater treatment. Besides reducing the cost of water treatment, this method also prevents pipes from clogging, leading to an overall reduction in the generation of toxic sludge. They came up with this unique drink because they wanted to diversify the usage of rice vinegar and edible flowers. Rice vinegar because it has many health-enhancing properties, and edible flowers which are known for their antioxidative activities but are currently only marketed in dried forms. The result, an interesting mix that will go down well with many. A showcase of the potential that Singapore Polytechnic has to offer. Industry partners and companies can collaborate with us to enhance opportunities for students and customers. Our state-of-the-art facilities are available to help bring ideas to reality.
It's been hard work, but I've learned a lot from my 3 years here.
There are so many things I still want to try.
I've learned so much during these 3 years, but there are still many things I want to learn.
I hope industry take us up on our offers. It's time for us to give back to society what we have learned.
To make a difference, to create a legacy.
To create a legacy.
To create a legacy.
A legacy.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Safura, your MC for this graduation ceremony. To start off, we will be screening some announcements. There'll be videos after the announcements. Do sit back and enjoy the videos as you look back at the 3 years the graduates spent at the Polytechnic. Finally, if you're receiving your diploma, please return to your seats after you have collected your diploma. Please remain seated and avoid moving around or talking during the ceremony. Thank you for your cooperation.
Being part of the Youth Olympic Games as a young ambassador given by the Singapore National Olympic Council was one that I have never dreamt of getting. Shortly after, SP gave me the privilege to be the last torchbearer in the torch relay of the YOG, of which I lighted the quadrant alongside many ministers and our principal. So this is the route that I took during my run. And what I felt during the run is not something that I can easily put into words. The crowd running with me, the loud cheers that I got made the entire atmosphere very exhilarating. Picture yourself in front of a crowd cheering you on, and you can imagine how surreal that must have felt. And I would like to thank SP for this once-in-a-lifetime experience, which is something that I will never forget.
Hi, we're Suntec City, and this is SD's FYP Graduation Showcase. This is Unreal. There's a game that was done over the course of 10 months with 6 people, and I was the team lead of this game. Unreal is Japanese for Vengeful Spirit, so this is a game that puts you in the shoes of a ghost instead of a human. Because this game is of an uncommon genre, we've had a few design and direction disputes over the course of development, and as the team leader, I have had to step out of my comfort zone to try and get people thinking in agreement to get this thing going. Overall, I think this is a rewarding experience for me because even though it was stressful, I think I learned a lot of things over the course of these 10 months. I'd like to thank all my lecturers and all my friends who have helped me over the course of these 3 years to make this project possible.
When I was Sec 3, I first chanced upon an article on breakdance which sparked off my interest in dance. So when I came into SP, I'm glad to have the opportunity to join the SP Dance Club and further my passion in dance. For me, the most memorable experience I had in SP Dance was the opportunity to choreograph a piece for Waves, which is the SP annual dance concert. And for this particular piece, we spent many nights racking our brains for ideas for the showcase. Eventually, the concert was a success, and after seeing how well received it was, I felt that my effort was all worth it.
Being in SV, it has given me a lot of opportunities to travel around the world. For example, I was selected to go for the Maritime Experiential Learning Camp, where my friends and I went on board a cruise ship and we sailed to places like Penang and Phuket. And during this entire camp, we had talks and workshops that were both inspiring and motivational. Apart from this, I also participated in different kinds of ice-breaking games, as well as coming up with different kinds of group skits and presentations. And I felt this entire experience very enriching, interesting and fun because I get to bond with my peers, as well as gaining leadership skills and cooperative spirit.
One of my memorable experiences that I had in SP was my overseas community service trip that I had in Shanxi, China. The purpose of the trip was to design and build a communal garden for a village. As there were many students from different courses but within our ABE school involved in this project, I was able to make many new friends. And through this whole process, we met up to discuss about design ideas and events that we'll be organising for the villagers. Through this, I also learned the importance of teamwork, and I was able to tap on everybody's expertise and we really bonded well to complete the project. I would like to thank all my lecturers who have helped and guided me in the past 3 years, especially Dr. Chong, who accompanied a group of us to Shanxi for an overseas community service project. He inspires me to use my creativity to help those in need. This brings about great meaning when I design. Thank you, Dr. Chong.
As Vice President of the SP Debating Society, my team and I organised training sessions for fellow debaters, alongside many social gatherings where we tried to spread the debating culture in SP. These contributions led me to being awarded the SP Excellence Award this year. It's something that I am thankful for, and it is an honour to be awarded this accolade by Singapore Polytechnic. My proudest achievement in SP would have to be in 2009, where the SP Debating Society won the Inter-Polytechnic Debating Championships for the first time. I was in the team that clinched the title, and I remember feeling very happy as all our hard work had finally paid off and we had brought glory to SP that year.
I am from SP Ambassadors. We are student ambassadors representing the Polytechnic in various events and offering our assistance throughout the year. Our area of expertise includes ushering and guest relations. One of the most memorable duties which I had taken part in would be the SP graduation ceremony, in which I have been helping out for the past 2 years. I believe it has been very unforgettable because I actually have the chance to see my seniors graduate life in front of me. Recently, my club won the Excellence in Service Award for the 3rd consecutive time. We are a service club and we are doing what we are doing because we love doing it. And awards to me personally is secondary. However, it's still very nice to know that at the end of the day, the school actually recognizes our efforts.
My proudest moment in SP was when I received the Excellence Award during my internship at Jurong Island. The company that I worked at was Petrofac. So this award was based on a 6-week assessment done by the course instructors. And when I received the award, I was very surprised because there were many candidates actually vying for that spot. During the 6-week course at Jurong Island, we had many practicals and tutorials itself. What we learned was how to run the petrochemical plant equipment such as the furnace, distillation column and heat exchangers. And we also experienced work shift, and the night course was pretty grueling. But fortunately with my course mates, we managed to survive the whole ordeal.
I was the Vice President for SPBP Mentoring Club during my 2nd year. During my SPBP Mentoring Club days, I was posted to Queenstown Family Service Centre to conduct mentoring sessions. There, the mentoring session is divided into 2 parts. The tuition section, where we assist the kids in subjects that they are weak in, and for the mentoring section, where we have the time to talk to the kids about their own personal life and to ask them about how their day have been so far. One of the most unforgettable experiences that I ever had was when my mentee came up to me to talk to me about her own personal problems. I felt heartened to know that she could trust me so much and that we have cultivated a close bond between the both of us. I felt happy to lend her a listening ear and to give her my utmost support. I would like to thank Singapore Polytechnic for giving me this opportunity to undergo this whole experience.
Always take pride in everything that you do and don't give up when you are faced with challenges. Live life to the fullest without any regrets.
Well done in surviving these 3 years, and I would like to leave you with a quote, which is, people in the winner's circle don't work harder, they just work smarter, and I wish you all the best.
To all fellow graduates, pursue your passion, follow the path of excellence, and success will chase after you.
You only live once, so work hard, live your dreams, and all the best.
In life, there are bound to be challenges, but always remember that there's never one challenge that you cannot overcome. Always set high goals, persevere, and never ever give up.
Each year, Singapore Polytechnic is proud to honour our top graduates, outstanding individuals who have achieved academic excellence. This year, we pay tribute to the following 7 graduates who have made their mark of distinction with us. What Deng Kai-yuan wanted after achieving stellar results for his GCE O-level examinations was to have an enriching learning journey that would offer experiences beyond the classroom. This former student from Gan Eng Seng School believed SP would give him that edge. 3 years on, he is positive he has indeed made the right choice. Kai-yuan was selected for the SP Outstanding Talent Program, which gave him opportunities to participate in high-level events such as the Temasek Dialogue in 2010. His SP experience also included an internship in Beijing with Pratt & Whitney, and a community service trip to Timor-Leste. With a perfect GPA, the top graduate from the Diploma in Aeronautical Engineering is a Lee Kuan Yew Award winner. Today, Kai Yuan continues to be an active volunteer in his Kampong Glam ward and gives tuition to students in physics from his secondary school. Lim Hui Yin made a critical decision to switch to a polytechnic just months before taking her GCE A-level examinations. The former Presbyterian high school student wanted to pursue her dream of becoming a licensed aircraft engineer. She chose a diploma in aerospace electronics at SP and excelled in her studies during the 3 years. This Lee Kuan Yew Award winner counts hard work, discipline, and a little bit of luck as the ingredients for her success. She values the industrial training program experience she had at Longkan Aviation Company in China. Not only was she given the opportunity to practice what she'd learned, she also brushed up her Mandarin along the way. A compassionate person at heart, this avid martial arts enthusiast has volunteered her time in overseas community programs in Cambodia and Indonesia. She plans to return to Cambodia to continue her volunteer work before pursuing her degree in the near future. Sean Lee Tek Brin is proof that one can be equally competent in sports and studies. This Lee Kuan Yew Award winner was so determined to join SP that he applied under the direct Polytechnic admission scheme in order to secure a place in his preferred polytechnic and course. His 3 years at SP is filled with memorable highlights, including representing Singapore for the inaugural Youth Olympic Games. He was also the final torchbearer for the journey of the Youth Olympic Flame in the Southwest District. His achievements in SP include winning the SP Sportsman of the Year and the Model Student Award. This top sportsman, who won the IODA Optimist World Sailing Championship back in 2006, believes he can go even further in his sailing career. His dream is to make it for the Olympic Games in London next year. Thomas Lim Ting Wen's active participation in drama projects in his Catholic high school days fueled his passion and love for drama. The winner of the To Chin Chai Gold Medal and top graduate from the Diploma in Applied Drama and Psychology, Thomas's ultimate vision in life is to be an applied drama practitioner working with different communities, especially with youth and marginalized groups. He counts Age, a devised drama performance which he directed and staged with his classmates for Celebrate Drama 2009 as one of his proudest achievements to date. Age, which stands for Hospice, explored different perspectives on sickness and death. In order to add realism and depth to the performance, the students made several visits to the hospice. That dramatic experience, coupled with his attendance at the International Drama Educators Association World Congress in 2010, has inspired Thomas to pursue a degree in drama from one of the leading applied theatre universities globally. For someone who could hardly speak a word of English when he first arrived in Singapore, Lee Yan has come a long way. The former River Valley High School student believes that the word failure should never be a part of his vocabulary. His passion in information technology motivated him to do well and consistently achieve a perfect GPA score for the examinations. For his final year project, Lee Yan decided to develop a mobile learning web application that would help SP students. The application to enable students to retrieve curriculum information readily will soon be implemented in SP. A highlight in Lee Yan's SP career was the opportunity to present to an audience of 500 CEOs and COOs at the Windows 7 launch last year. That is the most magical and memorable moment in his life. Lee Yan is the proud recipient of the Lo Guan On Gold Medal and will pursue a degree in information systems under the Kent Ridge Undergraduate Scholarship from NUS. Vicky Lau first started dabbling with the Windows Movie Maker software when she was a student at CHIJ Carlton Convent. That interest sparked her desire to be a part of the creative media industry. Her 3 years at SP's Diploma in Digital Media helped her shed her shy nature and made her more confident. She was president of the SP Videography Club and was selected as one of the pioneer batch of students to participate in the NUS MDA Singapore Hollywood Attachment Program at the University of California in Los Angeles. That experience made Vicky even more determined to pursue academic excellence. Not only has Vicky topped her course, she has also been awarded the Chua Chua Tik Gold Medal. This steely young lady will be pursuing a degree in visual effects at the famed Savannah College of Art and Design under an artistic scholarship. Kang Kok Wei's educational success is a credit to his parents and a special teacher. Although he did poorly for his PSLE, his parents did not reprimand him but encouraged him to try harder. At Hougang Secondary School, a caring teacher guided and motivated him to make a difference in his life. That belief and faith in him spurred him on to excel in his studies. He graduated with a maximum GPA of 4.0 from ITE and chose to come to SP to pursue a diploma in clean energy. Today, Kok Wei is the proud recipient of the Tay Eng Soon Gold Medal, which is awarded to a former ITE student who has excelled in SP. For all the successes Kok Wei has had with his academic career, he has not forgotten to give back to the community. He gave free weekly tuition to students at the Clementi Student Services Center for 3 years and was president of the Rotaract Club. Kok Wei's story is an inspiration to many and an encouragement to never give up. These top graduates have done Singapore Polytechnic proud, and their stories will serve to inspire others to achieve academic greatness. We wish them the very best in their future endeavours.
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation ceremony will begin shortly. Please switch off your handphones or put them on silent mode if you haven't done so. We have arranged for official photographers to take photos of all graduates receiving their diplomas. There is no need to come to the front to take photographs during the ceremony. I'll be inviting you to stand when the academic procession enters and leaves the convention hall. Lastly, dear graduates, please ensure that you have your admission ticket and identity card with you before joining the queue to receive the scroll box on stage. You will be issued with a card log-on ID and password as you leave the stage. Please keep the card as you will need it to place your order for photos. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Our guest speaker, Mr. Chan Chi-pong, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the 51st graduation ceremony of the Singapore Polytechnic. At this second session, we will be presenting diplomas and other awards to graduates from the School of Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest speaker this afternoon is Mr. Chan Chi-pong, Vice President, Facilities Management and Engineering of Resorts World at Sentosa Private Limited. Mr. Chan, our alumnus who graduated in 1978, was part of the project team in the development of the Resorts World Sentosa IR project. He has more than 30 years of experience both in the private and public sector, having held senior management positions in multinational corporations, local enterprises, and in the military. Mr. Chan specializes in the areas of corporate entrepreneurship, strategic review for companies, strategic planning, project management, marketing, leadership, and technical abilities in the industrial and engineering industries. In 2004, Mr. Chan was awarded the Public Administration Medal, Military. In 2005, he was one of the recipients for the Spirit of Enterprise Award. In 2006, he was awarded the National Day Award and the Public Service Medal, PBM. It is now my pleasure to invite Mr. Chan Chee-pong to deliver the graduation address. Mr. Chan, please.
Member of the Board of Governors, Mr. Tan Heng Chong, Principal Singapore Polytechnic, distinguished guests, parents and graduates, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to all. A very good congratulations to all, whether students, graduates, lecturers, and all. It is a very proud moment for everybody. Today is a very special occasion for all the graduates here. This is a moment that all of you have been waiting for the past 3 years. All the blood, sweat, and tears that you have gone through. I feel very privileged to be here as a part of this ceremony. My heartiest congratulations to all of you, the graduates, for your success. This ceremony brings back a lot of nostalgic memories for myself. If you have seen the very first picture of Prince Albert campus at the national anthem just now, that is where I first started in Singapore Polytechnic. Like many of you, I graduated in 1978 with a diploma in electrical engineering. And I can identify with all of you here the excitement and the anxieties that every one of you graduating today will feel. The second time when I was back here in such a ceremony, back in 2007, was when my daughter graduated in the same Polytechnic, Singapore Polytechnic, and in this particular auditorium. I was seated like just a proud parent out there, witnessing the graduation of my daughter. And today I'm standing here, both as a speaker and also as a proud parent, because my son is seated among all of you here, graduating this afternoon. Many of you will ask, what is next? This is a very common question most graduates will ask, and my answer to you is that your journey has just begun. Many of you will start your military career for the boys, or for the young men rather. No more boys, young men. Right? You'll be enlisted into national service. Some of you will further your studies, and of course, some will step into the industries and embark on your career. Whatever it may be, I tell you, the road ahead is long and winding. Another common question is, how can I be successful? Everybody wants to be successful. But what do I need to do? What is needed to live a successful life? Well, I just want to use an acronym known as GEM, G-E-M. You probably ask, what is GEM? Is it again the propaganda of go the extra mile? Or something like that. But let me just elaborate a little bit about this GEM. G stands for go, no doubt about that. But E stands for equip, and M is to match. Firstly, let us look at G. It is go and explore and make a difference for the society, for yourself, and for whatever you are doing. Right? I would like to advise all young men, young ladies, to really explore the world. It makes a difference in seeing things differently. Be curious, new creations, and the creatures alike. Now, the circle of dust surrounding all of us, meaning that we may need to leave our comfort zone. Some of you may embark on a career, some further studies. You will get yourself into a very comfortable zone. And many a times, you will find that you are so comfortable in what you are doing, you will refuse or hardly want to move out of your comfort zone to explore what is next and what is new. The unfortunate thing about technologies has made things so easy, so simple, so convenient. Many of you out there may be using the iPod, iPhone, iTouch. Just for the information of all of you, I'm not against any of Apple products. Neither am I a salesman of Apple products. I'm just using this as an example. Why do I say that? Many of us are so comfortable, even in our family. We enjoy all this technology, all these gadgets. And we have forgotten about how do we live? How do we enjoy ourselves with our family? Just while driving this morning to my office, I heard on the morning program known as Talkback, they were talking about parents have to SMS the children in the same house to tell them to come to the dining table for dinner. Right? Stop playing the computer. Right? Instead of walking to the room and say, let's have dinner. Well, I do it a little bit different. I stay in a very small house, so I just shout, let's have dinner, so everybody. So I don't have to use the SMS. But there are many parents who have to do that, and I think that is getting a little bit unwise and rather a little bit sad. But this is getting common. So let us get out of this comfort zone, go out and reach out to many. In every day, there are many opportunities for us to help one another. Just like keeping the lift door open. Right? Be nice to your friends, to your families, to your parents. Do some philanthropic act to help those who are in need. Okay. So that is all about going out there and explore. Another very typical example, a very recent example, there were two military commanders, top brass generals in the SAF, left the comfort zone as the SAF commanders and turning politician. Well, for some of you who are following the general election and following the political arena, you know who they are. One of them is an acting minister now, the other is a minister of state. So they have got out of what their comfort zone was and explore the world and to serve the nation. As for myself, closer to heart, many will ask, started with a diploma in electrical engineering, what have I done? Okay. The MC has been very kind and mentioned a lot of things, but just to share a little bit of what I really ventured into. I started as a supervisor in an electrical contracting company, learning the ropes of what a contractor does, and built myself, got the fundamentals correct. And after many years, jumped into an MNC specializing in fire protection systems. And beyond that, I go on to be a business consultant working in China for a couple of years for a local enterprise, cutting out, setting out, and building a business for them. Then left China and came back, worked for a Swiss company, restructured a company. It was nice to use the word restructured. Actually, it's to cut it down, slice it down, shut it down. It is a very dirty job, when he says, because you actually put a lot of people out of a job. But that is the cruelty of the business. And in this particular world, in this competitive arena, many of us will have to do different things during different stages of our life. And it is an experience and also what I call an exposure to the different side of what it is. At one stage, I thought that job, when I cut off so many jobs, so many people out of job, it was indeed very sad. But on the other side, some of the very old employees of the company named me Choi San Ye, fortune masters. Why would that be? Because some of them who have been serving the company for 30 years got 1 month of salary for every year of the service. And for that, they get 25 months of the salaries, and they are about to retire. So for that, they found that I was a fortune master. But of course, there are also the other side of it. The younger employees will then have to move on. Now this leads me to the next. It is E. It is about equipping ourselves. Now, in equipping ourselves with relevant skills is important. As we witness the rapid changing, the evolving of the business arena, okay, everything's changed every day. And to add a paradigm to this, what is constant is change. We change every day. Businesses change every day. 20 years ago, nobody looked at China as a big and massive market. Today, anyone out there dare to say that China is not going to be a trading partner will really have to rethink, because they have such a big domestic market and they have so huge a market that every one of us will want to have a cut in the cake. Now, when we live in this world, when we leave our comfort zone, when we equip ourselves with the necessary skills, the necessary tools, okay, many of you will think that today we are here to celebrate the completion of your diploma. But let me just put it this way. Today is not just to celebrate the completion of a diploma, but it is just a milestone, right, that you have completed in your education progression. There are many other routes that you can take beyond that. For example, some of you will venture into new frontiers, right? After this, you go on to do a degree in something that is totally different, whether it's an engineering degree, whether it's an arts degree, a science degree, or even for that matter, some may even go to music and so far. This is about exploring, equipping, and going beyond the frontiers of what is within what you see now. Organizations nowadays engage their employees in design thinking for product. It's not just about aesthetic of a product. In today's business arena, it's not just about how beautiful your product looks or just aesthetic, but it is becoming an approach to generate a very new ideas. And many a time we may fail along the route. But remember this, there is no failure in your journey. It only means you have not reached there yet. Every failure is a lesson. Right? Every lesson is that we become better the next time around. So it is about reaching there. I can tell you myself, I have not reached there yet. I'm still learning. I'm still failing along the way. I was just sharing with the principal before we walk into this place. The facilities that I manage, There's no such thing as no failure. Every time it will fail. The best equipment that you use may fail, but it is every time when it fails, we learn from it. We become better. We reach to a point that we know how to get ourselves back onto the feet. So that I said, it is that you have not reached there yet. It's not a failure in your journey. So let's equip ourselves. Many of you out there will be very fortunate to have the support and resources from your parents to pursue your further studies, right? Go on to a university, get your first degree, probably a master's degree, and some even a PhD. And for those of you who will step into the industry and embark on your career, don't despair. There are always opportunities out there for you to further your studies. I am a living example. Why would I say that? I'm a working adult and learning along the way. I achieved my first degree at the age of 31, whereas my daughter achieved her honors degree at the age of 22. So you see the gap. So she belongs to the group that there are support and resources from the family. I belong to the group that I have to strive out on my own, build my career along the way, get my degree. So a lot of you out here who are not going straight into a university, do not despair. There are opportunities out there. Think of what you need, what you want, and move towards that. As I progress in the industries, I have always asked what else is needed. And the changing landscape forces me to move on to achieve 2 more master's degrees along the way. Whether it is on entrepreneurship, whether it's a general MBA, it is to equip myself to embark on a new career. When I joined Resorts World back in 2007, I was 49 years old. Many may think that at the age of 49, you are the end of the career. Why are you still switching? But to me, there is no such thing as stepping down if you still can do it. Once you have the relevant skills, you equip yourself, and then you move on to match what is it that is necessary in the market, in the industries, you are there. Now M is about matching your goals and equip with hard work and dedication. There was this gentleman by the name of Malcolm Gladwell in his book, Outriders, mentioned that experience, to be a specialist, you have to pump in close to 10,000 hours of work and experience before you can call yourself a specialist. Just a simple calculation. I'm very sure all electrical engineering students are very good in the maths. For 10,000 working hours and you work 40 hours a week, that is equivalent to about 5 years. It is only after 5 years, right, you will then can be classified as a specialist. Bill Gates of Microsoft, Bill Joy of Sun Microsystems, Bobby Fischer, the chess grandmasters, the Beatles, and so on and so forth. They have put in hours and hours. You would probably have seen the Olympics champion, the 100-meter sprint champion, doing it in 9.9 seconds, 9.8 seconds, or so forth. His performance was less than 10 seconds. But the number of hours that he had put in, right, to achieve that is into the thousands and thousands of hours. Another example is Tiger Woods, the golfer. Many parents here probably play golf. The number of hours he put on a golf course, the number of hours he go into the driving range, hitting every single ball to perfect himself, right? You will know that number of hours that you can turn specialist is not just overnight. Of course, Tiger Woods is not right at the top now, but watch it, he will come back. Besides hard work and dedication is the next most important, right? Let me share a story about Michelangelo, the very famous sculptor. in Italy. One day, he was toying with a sculpture way below his standard, way below what he can do. And of course, when he was doing that, his teacher, who was not as well known, the name is Bellotto, saw it, grabbed a hammer, stormed across the room, and smashed that entire sculpture into tiny pieces and shouted at him, "Michelangelo, talent is cheap, but dedication is costly." This is a very important lesson for all of us here. Many of you are very talented, and if you are just toying with your talent without dedication, without passion, then the results of the work will only be mediocre. The talent, the dedication, and the passion will achieve what you call a sparkling and an icon and a successful project. Now you can enjoy the Universal Studio Singapore now, just right at the doorstep in Singapore. Don't have to travel to Orlando, don't have to travel to Osaka, Japan and US, right in Singapore. Okay. The construction of Universal Studio took the project team less than 3 years to complete. Okay. This has never happened in anywhere in this world. The fastest Universal Studio that was constructed in Japan come close to 5 years. In Singapore, it was less than 3 years, from conceptual, master planning, to the day where we can take the first ride. This will never have happened if not for the team of very dedicated project managers, the consultants, the engineers, the creative artists, and many, many, many other supporting staff. The focus, the single track mind, and the teamwork, and more importantly, the passion to see the completion of Universal Studios Singapore right here in Singapore has brought this particular project that may never, or maybe not the word never, will hardly be repeated in that type of time frame that we complete Universal Studios Singapore. As MC has mentioned, I was part of the project team. I've seen it with my blood, sweat, and tears. My wife and my family will probably be very angry with me during those days, where I spent 120 hours per week on the job. And that is not just me. Many of my colleagues, many of my contemporaries did almost identical, spending hundreds of hours per week. Right? As we always say, we took 3 years to build it. It's because we worked 3 times as hard. Otherwise, it will be 9 years. Let me also share with you my department core values, which I'm now running the facilities, management and engineering in Resort World. We use a very simple acronym known as STRONG. We always say, how to make us strong. And the word strong, starting with the word S, is systemic thinking. Think systematically, right? T is for teamwork. No one is a hero, no one is a Superman. We leverage on everyone, right? In my team, I have a PhD, a doctorate in civil engineering. I have a few master's degrees in Master of Science and things like that. We leverage on everybody's skill, strength, whether you are mechanical engineering, whether electrical engineering, whether you are clean environment or clean energy, it doesn't really matter. But we leverage on each other's strength. So that's where the teamwork comes into. The letter R stands for reliability. When you go out there, when you switch on the lights come on. When you turn on the aircon is there. That is about reliability. And O stands for ownership. All the graduates out here today, I advise you that whatever you do, take ownership and be accountable And it is with that there will be success in whatever you do. And then it is about non-stop learning. It is just like the word GEM about E. You continue to equip yourself. And in a department, in my company, we continue to learn new technology, use the best, and that is what we call non-stop learning. And of course, the letter G is about going all out to service our customers, both internal and external, because we believe that everyone within the resort, when they turn on a tap, they expect water to run. They flush the system, they expect the water to flush. And similarly, whatever they do, they expect to see that whatever they want, it is provided for. And to many of you out here, these are very familiar phrases, common to many, but it is the actual execution, the implementation that really matters. And I stand here to challenge all of you to arm yourself with the GEM, go and explore and make a difference. Equip yourself with whatever skills, tools, and match what is needed in the industries. And I'm sure all of you will do mighty things with this GEM, commitment, dedication, and passion in the long and winding road ahead. To live without commitment and passion, it is to live in that great twilight zone that knows neither victory nor defeat. And to sum it all, it is this challenge, the courage, and the dare to dream that will make a difference in your life. In conclusion, I'd like to congratulate all the graduates one more time and your families for what you have accomplished today. And let me end by wishing all of you the very best at what you do and to walk this new journey in your life. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chan, for sharing the gem of a speech with us. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now begin the presentation of diplomas to the graduates. This afternoon, we will be presenting diplomas and other awards to 488 graduates from the School of Electrical and Electronic Engineering. May I now call upon the Director of the School of Electrical and Electronic Engineering, Mr. Ng Wing Lam, to present the diplomas. Mr. Ng, please. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Electrical and Electronic Engineering.
Chua Yi-shen, Dong Ye, Hong Miet Tu, Hong Si Tu, Larry Ho Ri Hao, Lau Wai Loon, Lee Chiao Yong Wilfred, Lee Jiata, Newman Kiet Dominic, Eng Pei Fen, Eng Shiya, Nyap Jun Yin, Sai Tun Ong San U, Tan Keng Hui, Tan Sing Yao, Teo Chia Liang, Tin Tirutun, Wu Jianqiao, Yao Jiannan, Yip Chu Heng Jonathan, Chai De Ching, Aaron Ao Yong Guo Wei, Abdillah Murshid bin Mansour, Abdulaziz Muhammad Abu Thahir, Abdul Rashid bin Latif, Abdul Satya Iqbal Hussain, Adam bin Muhammad Noor, Ahmad Shahir bin Osman, Ahmad Shahir bin Abdul Rasid, Elbin Lu Yensheng, Alan Dominic Y. Elkizales, Anantaraja Tarani Raj, Anantharaj Pakirisamy, Andrea Sin Shimin, Ang Huat Bun, Arvind Surya Kumar, Estaq Ahmad, Ao Yong Kersin, Ong Zomin, Ai Miet Yen, Ayub bin Sulaiman, Bennett Lee Wei Bin, Chao Chun Ping, Chai Yit Hung, Chan Hon Lung Eugene, Chan Huan Kiet Joshua, Chan Jian Hao, Chan Jin Long Marcus, Chan Pui Fong, Shi Zheng Jun, Chen Huojie, Chen Siyu, Chu Tianxiang Alvin, Shi Yongbin Ambrose, Chia Kwan Kun, Chia Pei Ti, Ching Wei Kyung, Chong Chia Chi Cheston, Chua Kun Xuan, Chua Lei Hun, Chua Mei Ling, Chua Sin Fang Feline, Chua Zhen Long, Daryl Lim Yong Cheng, Damawan bin Tayyib, Du Yufei, Eng Junyin, Owen Brian Jagaraj, Feng Yao Wei, Freddie Nam Wei Xiang, Fan Bo Wen Joel, Ge Chang, Go Chin Hao, Go Jun Yi, Go Qi Fan, Go Xiu Hong, Go Yi King, Go Zhiming, Hironi bin Jasni, Hyrule bin Anua, Hakrishan Singh Bajaj, Ho Wei Liang, Ho Wen Xiong, Hong Jiawei Alex, Hong Yong Chun, Huang Wei Wen, Imran bin Sadon, Indra Shari bin Handra Sapri, Irwan bin Sabari, Jarvis Ali Muhammad Qasim, Jerome Teo Chan Peng, Jia Pei Xuan, Jonathan Yeo Kai Jie, Halai Selvan Thavatas, Kalaivanan Sadayapan, Kamarudin bin Fadila, Kin Miet Tu, Ko Chia Hong Kenneth, Ko Kai Yi, Ko Shu Hai, Ko Thong Ming, Ko Wei Yang Kelvin, Kok Wei Hong, Kumaran Murugesan, Hua Chi Xiang, Lai Wen Shou, Lao Jiazhi, Lawrence Anthony Ambrose, Law Junlin, Lee Chunfei, Lee Dalong, Lee Hui Tiong, Lee Jingying, Lee Kailin Perlin, Lee Weibing, Lee Yongcai, Lee Yongyi, Liu Huilian Eileen, Leong Wei Chuan Brian, Li Fangfei, Li Junxian Errol, Li Mingyu, Liu Kechuan, Lim Hui Jun, Lim Junwei, Lim Junwei Jeremy, Lim Chin Yao, Lim Sheng Benedict, Lim Sun Kyong Alan, Lim Wei Jian Lance, Lim Wei Li, Lim Wei Leong, Lim Wei Xiang, Lim Zheng Xiong Melvin, Lim Zibin, Lin Song, Lin Yuqing, Lingaswaran Chandran, Lo Kai Justine, Lo Wei Hao, Lo Xingjie, Lok Jinshun, Liu Kangming Billy, Lun Wei Fong, Lo Jun Kiat Elaine, Luang Hua Peng Heng Hua Peng, M. Kannan, Manikam Govindan, Manoran Jithan Mahesh Waran, Ma Zin Mamatun Tan Susute, Muhammad Fakul Raziz bin Abdul Aziz, Muhammad Hafiz bin Abdul Latif, Muhammad Ismail bin Supayat, Muhammad Shahrudin bin Muhammad Ismail, Muhammad Anes Nazir, Muhammad Ismail, Muhammad Sadiq bin Muhammad Aslam, Muhammad Hazrul bin Muhammad Hisham, Muhammad Noor bin Nordin, Muhammad Faizul bin Muhammad Ali, Muhammad Fuad bin Muhammad Dalab, Muhammad Razi bin Juhari, Muhammad Rizwan Adi bin Ruslan, Muhammad Sufian bin Muhammad Rashid, Muhammad Shafiq bin Soid, Muhammad Anas Ruhullah B.M. Abdullah, Muhammad Asri bin Azman, Muhammad bin Muhammad Sawawe, Muhammad Fadli bin Kasmani, Muhammad Firdaus bin Salim, Muhammad Hafiz bin Zainal, Muhammad Haikal bin Shamsuri, Muhammad Hidayat bin Muhammad Ali, Muhammad Imran bin Abu Bakar, Muhammad Khairuddin bin Abdul Wahab, Muhammad Mashidi bin Abdul Karim, Muhammad Nasri bin Sutari, Muhammad Noor Hakim bin Muhammad Arifin, Muhammad Noor Hidayat bin Zakaria, Muhammad Rashid Rida bin Faisal, Muhammad Rehan bin Muhammad Kafiz, Muhammad Rizwan bin Ismail, Muhammad Saifullah bin Kamaluddin, Muhammad Yusuf bin Rosli, Muhammad Zuhairi bin Jufri, Munia Abdul Halim, Muthumani Supia, Eng Kalong, Eng Minh Ân Samuel, Eng Shuling Sheena, Eng Tiam Heng, Ngô Trung Lim, Ngô Yong Sheng, Nisigo IT, Nur Fadila binti Muhammad Khalid, Nur Hisham bin Sahabuddin, Nur Ilyasa bin Naim, Nur Diana binti Rosli, Jingyuan, Ong Junwee, Ong Meng Liang, Ong Yi Sheng, Ong Yung Tie Nigel Jude, Palaniswamy Vishnu Priya, Pek Wei Xiang, Prithviraj Mani Sega, Puan Xue Peng, Pe Piotet, Kamarul Arifin bin Othman, Kwa Yong Lee, Kwek Yi Hong Nicholas, Randy Yo Ren Yi, Raymond Chung Jia Jun, Richard Ong Kai Kiet, Sashwinderjit Singh Jagjit S, San Tinza Win, Sarina Binti Tajuddin, Sean Tan Kai Ray, Santil Kumaran, Siwo Hui Chin, Shafika Rahman bin Ahmad Ghani, Siti Noor Akmal binti Muhammad Johan, Seng Tia Hong Daryl, So Kin Kin Ten, So Bun Tie, So Man Chong, Solayon Maduran Pelani Pelani Yapan, Song Hai Chow, Su Wei Jun, Su Yi Win, Sun Ming Tian, Suresh Kumar Viswanathan, Sharin Haifizul bin Abdul Samad, Syed Abdul Rahman bin Syed Abdullah, Tan Chi Seng Aaron, Tan Chun Ping Justin,
Tan Chun Siang, Tan Han Siang, Tan Jun Cheng, Tan Kuo Feng, Tan Ling Fei Matthew, Tan Li Bin Melinda, Tan Yi Wen, Tan Yong T Kelvin, Tan Chuming Jonavan, Teo Ye Tie, Tham Yung Sin, Devanayagam Supia, T Ha Yen, Tyagaresh Subramaniam, To Jingwei Jacob, To Yong Chin, To K Ling, Vigneshwaran Silvaraju, Wee Hong Chuan, Widodo S1, Wilfred Han Liang Chao, Wilson Lai Se Yuan, Wong Ching Hao, Wong Jiaming Benjamin, Wong San Yi, Wong Yi Yang Matthew, Wong Ying Min Elvin, Wong Yit Shing Baylor, Wong Zhanqi, Wu Lihao Joseph, Wu Zhenlin, Xiao Jianbei, Xu Xiaozhao, Yadana Aimin, Yap Kong Wing Louis, Yap Yu Chi, Ye Lin Tui, Yi Guohui, Yo Ho, Yo Mingxue Michelle. Yo Yao Guang. Yo Yongwei Sean. Yu Siyin. Yogeshwaran Mani. Yogeswari Maslamani. Yu Bingyun. Zamia Muhammad bin Muhammad Rashid. Za Chi Winjo. Chang De Rong. Zheng Shunfeng Norman. Zufaidi Arifin bin Kamis. Zulkifli bin Zainal. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the post-diploma courses. Ong Somo. Kin So. Ki To. Mong Tin Nine Tun. Mong Tun Mon U. San Min. Tan Zopo. Thi Ha. Zo Myo Ai. Dai Di Shin. Tai Tin Za Win. Jo Lin Tun. Eng Eng Tiong Adrian. Palaniapan Sampath Kumar. Vedichala Durga Bhavani. Yap Chailan. Banya So. Durai Raj Raja Sekha. Harish Vijin Babu. Karupanam Subramani Suresh. Pun Meng Yuan. Setu Madhavan Satyana Rayanan. Sridharan Mani Gandan. Subramani Venkatesh. Tun Tun Tan. Xu Jian. Yahub Muhammad Gaus. Zafran bin Muhammad Khalis. Cho Cho Luin. Jamil Hussain.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the list of graduates from the School of Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Thank you, Mr. Ang. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present the prizes. May I invite Mr. Tan Han Chong, Principal of the Singapore Polytechnic, to present the following prizes. Mr. Tan, please. From the Diploma in Electrical and Electronic Engineering course, receiving the ABB prizes are Boy Kai Ming, Bu Kwok Liang, Quan Catman, and Abner Yi Wei-le. Receiving the Squire Mac Prize, Chong Ting Wei. The Cadence Prize, Ken Chin Liang Kun. Receiving the Motorola prizes are Kenneth Lim Chen Pin, and Potter Betsy Priscilla Huiping. Receiving the SMRT prizes are Lim Kian Hao, and Ivan Loh Kim Taek. The IEEE Power Electronics Prize, Loh Wan Ping. The Andres and Hauser Prize, M. Sabarish Nair. The Singapore Telecommunications Prize, Ng Yun Chun. The DNR Process Solutions Prize, Pyo Mei Ki. The Hewlett Packard Prize, Tan Wen Hao. From the Advanced Diploma in Power Electronics and Industrial Applications course, the Squire Mac Prize, Lau Kam Wah. That concludes the presentation of prizes. Thank you, Mr. Tan. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present medals to our top graduates for excelling in their courses of study. May I invite Mr. Chan Chi-pong, Vice President, Facilities Management and Engineering of Resorts World at Sentosa Private Limited, to present the medals. Mr. Chan, please. Two silver medals are awarded for the Diploma in Electrical and Electronic Engineering course. The Hewlett-Packard Silver Medal is awarded to Ng Kiat Keng. The ABB Silver Medal is awarded to Yao Hin Meng Cedric. The ABB Gold Medal, the SCM Jurong Shipyard Prize, and the Institution of Engineers Singapore Prize are awarded to Cheng Yu Xiang. From the Advanced Diploma in Building Automation and Services course, the Singapore Polytechnic Graduates Guild Gold Medal is awarded to Jo Luen Win. That concludes the presentation of top medals. Thank you, Mr. Chan. Ladies and gentlemen, giving the valedictory speech this afternoon is M. Sabarish Nair, a graduate of the Diploma course in Electrical and Electronic Engineering. May I now call upon Sabarish to deliver the farewell address on behalf of the new graduates. Sabarish, please.
A very good afternoon to our guest speaker, Mr. Chan Chi-pong, members of the Board of Governors, Principal, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen. I am deeply honored to be standing here to address you on this very special occasion, our graduation. Just like many of you, I look forward to that first day when I would be getting my very first laptop. Thankfully, our parents did not know then that that would mark the start to the many late nights of Facebooking and YouTubing. Learning was not just limited to the classrooms. We learned from our friends, even in occasions unexpected. Remember the days when we wore our class t-shirts to school every Thursday without fail? Remember the times when we played Monopoly Deal in campus while constantly keeping a lookout for the security guards? Now, that's epic. Please don't dismiss these acts as frivolous. It is through these acts that we displayed a great sense of chemistry and built our teamwork skills. In the midst of playing, we did not neglect our studies either. True, we might have missed lectures and even received countless warning letters, but we were also active learners. We asked questions when in doubt, marked when term tests were around the corner, and most importantly, managed to strike a balance between both our CCAs and studies. FYP and grueling meant the same thing. With problems persisting one after another, at times I even wondered if FYP should be renamed Final Year Problem. But it was FYP that made us more confident in handling project work. I can now safely say that our reliance on Wikipedia has been greatly reduced. On this day, not only will we be graduating with a diploma, we will also be graduating with memories. This was made possible because of three groups of people: parents, lecturers, and friends. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for your unconditional love, care, guidance, and support. To all staff of SP, thank you for your care, concern, and patience. I would now like to thank our principal, Mr. Tan, and our directors, Mr. Ng and Mr. Goh, for always being there for us and giving us valuable advice. It is not every day that we see such high-ranking staff being so down-to-earth and approachable. This is something we should really be proud of. Last but not least, my dear friends, thank you for the fun-filled moments. All of you have made my learning journey in SP more enjoyable. A round of applause to show our gratitude for these groups of people. One of the first few formulas we learned was Ohm's law. V equals I times R. Allow me to tweak this formula. V for victory, I for innovation, and R for resilience. If we are able to couple our innovativeness with an indomitable spirit, victory is inevitable. As we end one glorious chapter of our life, a new one begins. Whatever our endeavors, be it furthering our education, starting our careers, or simply spending 2 years in a tropical island called Tekong, it is up to us to create our legacy. Congratulations, EEE graduates of 2011, we did it!
Thank you, Sabarish. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation ceremony is now adjourned. May I invite all to stand. The procession groups will now leave the convention hall. Thank you for your patience. Please join us for the tea reception at the plaza outside the convention center. May I invite parents and guests to leave the convention center first. Have a good day.